Hello guys, welcome to Happymath channel. In this video, we will learn about the factorization, one of the most difficult topics in algebra. Of course, before we practice with the specific exercise, I want to review you about what does it mean factorization. Factorization is the inverse operation when you want to expand make a longer of the expression. For example, if I have this expression like this, and I want to expand this expression, it means I want to take h times with h square and plus with h times with the 2h. So the factorization, this means I have to change from this operation or this expression become to in the form of the factor times with factor. I take h outside because the h square and 2h also have h. So the inside bracket you got that the h and plus with 2. Or another example, for example, 3h plus 6 and 3h and 6 also have the 3 factor. So I mean I have to take 3 outside and the inside bracket we got another factor is h plus 2. Or in a general form, you got that AB plus with AC will be equal to A outside and B plus C. This means factorization. Another example about a little bit harder of the factorization is this example. In this example, you got that h squared plus 5h plus 6. First one, I have to expand from 5h become to the 3h plus 2h, and then I combine this term and this term together, and the remaining term is this. In the h squared and 3 term, I will take the h outside and the inside bracket you got that the h plus 3, and in this term I take the 2 outside and h plus 3 inside the bracket. So both of them had the h plus 3 factor, so I take the h plus 3 outside and the inside is h plus 2. So from this expression, I will transform it to the factor times factor. So this operation is factorization. Okay, now you have many applications about the factorization, so that's practice from the basics to the advanced. Okay, question 1. Practice factorizing this expression. In the first expression, I want to change from the 4h. I have to separate the 4h become to the some number equal to 4, but you have to some relationship between 1 and 3. So I will separate 4h equal to h plus 3h. Yes, h plus 3 equal to 4h. So I combine terms, h squared with h, so h outside and h plus 1 inside the bracket, and in the same way with the 3h plus 3, 3 outside, h plus 1 inside the bracket. So h plus 1 is the same number. It means the h plus 1 becomes the common factor. So another bracket is 3 plus h. Okay, we succeed. We done question 1. Question 2. The number of the 1 degree terms is minus 1. So I have to separate the minus 1 become to the some number have the relationship with the 1 and minus 2. So I will take the minus or plus. I think it's plus y minus 2y minus 2. Yes, minus y equal to y minus 2y. We combine the first term and the second term, y outside, common factor, and the inside bracket y plus 1. The common bracket is minus 2, y plus 1. This is have to be plus 1 because when you take each part this bracket, minus 2 times with 1 equal to minus 2, but this one is minus 1. This has another result because the minus 1 times with minus 2 equal to plus 2 is not the minus 2 only. So the new common factor is y plus 1, and another bracket is y minus 2. So we're done with the question E. Question I. Okay, I think you should stop this video and you do it by yourself first. After that, continue to play and you will compare with my result. Minus 2, I want to change this become to the minus 5x and plus 3x minus 15. So x outside the first term and the second term, and the inside bracket you got that x minus 5, and 3 outside x minus 5 because the 3 times with the minus 5 equal to minus 15. So the new common factor is x minus 5, and another factor is x plus 3. Okay. We continue with the question M. In the question M, if you remember about this formula, you will do it very quickly. It means R have to be R square minus the 4 square, so it's equal to R minus 4 times with R plus 4. Okay, just take to remember of this new identity equation. And the last one, minus 15x plus a square, and minus 15 I want to change become to the minus 30x minus 2x and plus a square. Okay, first term and the second term, I take the 13 is the common factor. It will be outside a bracket and inside bracket is 2 minus x. So the new one is common factor is x. That's x. Okay. So inside bracket we got that minus 2 plus x. Minus 2 plus x. So one more step. I take the minus 1 is outside, it means the minus x here, and I change the sign. I change sign of the x term inside the bracket. It means 2 plus x becomes the minus x. So you got the same common as you got the new common factor is 2 minus x. And 2 minus x, so the another bracket is include 13 minus x. Okay, we're done with exercise. Okay, how about the question B? In the question B, you will do in the same way, but you have to guess or you have to try outside of your paper or in the graph paper. How can you separate the 7x become to something it can connect with 1 and 10? I choose the number is 5x and plus 2x. Yes, the first and second term I take x is common factor, and another one I take the 2 is a common factor. So after that I take the new common factor is x plus 5 and x plus 2 is operation, it's factorization. Okay, new one. Now separate 2a becomes something with 1 and minus 8. I will separate it here become to the 4a minus 2a minus 8. First one, I take a outside and inside a plus 4, and take minus 2 outside, a plus 4 inside the bracket. Okay, the new common factor is a plus 4. So another factor is a minus 2. Yes, quite easy, huh? (16) minus 10m plus m squared. Minus 10m I will change come to the you got 16 here and you got 1 here, and minus 10 I will separate it here minus 8m and minus 2m plus m squared. So in the first one I take the common factor is 2 minus m and take the minus m outside. Inside m minus 2. Remember, minus m in this position times with the minus m in this position equal to plus m squared. Plus m squared, it means this term. So this term, it can be the plus m. It has to be minus m. Remember. And after you write down the right operation or right sign in this case, so the new common factor is 2 minus m times with the 8 minus m. Question N. Y squared minus 2y plus 16. So y squared here I will separate it into 7y plus 9 minus y minus 9y plus 7y and minus 63. So in this case I take the y is the common factor. Y minus 9 plus 7 y minus 9. Yes, okay, go on. New common factor and another factor is y plus 7. How about this case? 23. So this is not a smaller number, it's a bigger number. So I will separate 23 become to the 15s and ss. Okay, it can be. So take s outside, s plus 15, and take 8 outside, s plus some number. Which number here times with the 8 equal to the 120 is have to be 15. Okay, the new common factor is s plus 15, and another one is s plus 8. Okay, this is the operation about the factorization. So we continue with this kind of exercise. From compared to the previous exercise, you can see that each exercise here you have the coefficient of the second degree also equal to 1. But in the exercise 2, you got another coefficient of the second degree. It means this one the coefficient is 2, 3, 4, and 4. But the factorizing have the same height. So you just don't worry about that. Just take care carefully by the calculation when you take the common factor. For example, in the first one, I will separate the 3x equal to the 2x and plus 8 plus 1. And I take 2x outside. The inside is x plus 1, and the another one is plus 1. So the new common factor is x plus 1, and another one is 2x plus 1. Okay, 3r squared minus 2r minus 1. 3r squared I can separate the r minus 2r here become to the sum number have the can link 3 and minus 1. So I will choose the minus 3r plus r minus 1. Okay, now let's check. 3r is the common factor because this term has 3r and this term has the 3r. So inside the bracket we got the r, we got the 3r times with r equal to r 3r squared. So the minus 1 in this case, because the 3r times with minus 1 equal to minus 3r. And another one is r minus 1. The common factor r minus 1 and 3r plus 1 in here. Question 9. So separate 8 and become to something is connect with 3 and connect with 4. So I will choose the 6h plus 2h plus 3. Yeah. So in this case, I take the 2h outside. The inside the bracket is a 2h. 2h times 2h equal to 4h squared. 6h so times with 3 here because the 2h times with 3 equal to 6h. And we unchain the remaining of the expression. So the new common factor is 2h plus 3 and times with 2h plus 1. 4u squared plus 70u plus 4. 4u squared, quite easy. 16u plus u plus 4. The first one, the common factor is 4u. U and 4. I got 4u times u equal to 4u squared. 4u times with 4 equal to 16u. And plus u plus 4. So common factor u plus 4. And another one is 4u plus 1. Okay. We continue with this case. Question B. In the question B, I will separate the 7p, come to the something we connect with the 2 and 3. 7 can be 1, 6. 1, 6 it can be. Oh, okay, 1, 6 here, good. 1 and 6p. 2 plus p is unchanged. 6p and 3p, common factor 3p. 2 in this position and p in this position. Okay, new common factor 2 plus p plus with 1 plus 3p. New one, question F. 70y plus 4y squared. 19y. So 5 19y minus 20y and plus y plus with 4y squared. So I take 5 outside. This means 1 minus 4y, and I take the y outside. 1 plus 4y. So it's just okay. I'm sorry, this one is not plus, it is a minus. So this is a minus. 1 minus 4y. So the common factor is 1 minus 4y and y plus 5 in this case. Okay, we continue with question J. 9s squared minus 6s plus 1, it will be equal to 9s squared. Separate minus 6 equal to the minus 3s plus 1. and 3s outside, 3s minus 1, and minus 1 is outside, 3s minus 1. Minus 1 times minus 1 equal to plus 1. So the same factor is 3s minus 1, and another one is 3s minus 1. So we can write down in this case is minus s 3s minus 1 square. Okay, the last one, 6p square plus 5p minus 4. So how can you separate the 5p? In the 5p, I can separate it become to the 3p, 2p, and minus 4. 3p in this case is the 2p, and 2p is plus with 1. Plus with 1. No, I don't think this way you right. Okay, stop. Okay, here's 6p squared plus 5p minus 4. No, it can be the right answer. Okay. Again, the last one, 6p squared plus 5p minus 4. So I can take the 5 here is become to the how about the minus 3p plus 8p minus 4. 3p is outside, and then we got the 2p outside minus 1, and plus with 4p outside, 2p minus 1, and the common factor is 2p minus 1 and 3p plus 4. Yeah, this is the answer of the question N. Okay, now question 3, using the factorization, solve each question. Before you work with this exercise, I want to remind you about some very important knowledge. When you got that expression A times with B equal to 0, so you will got that in two cases. Case 1, A equal to 0 and B equal to 0 is the second one. Okay, so question A, you will got the x squared minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. So I separate the minus 4 equal to minus x and minus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. And x will be outside, and x minus 1 and minus 3 outside, x minus 1 inside. And the new common factor is x minus 1. So another one is x minus 3. This form it seems like A times with B. So from this case, you will got that x minus 1 in the case 1 equal to 0, or another case is x minus 3 equal to 0. So from this, you will take the value of x will be equal to 1 or x equal to 3. Either which value can set up this expression equal to 0. Yes, in the question B, C, D, we continue with the same way. 6 squared plus with equal to 0. So x squared plus 2x plus 4x plus 8 equal to x, and x plus 2 outside plus 4, x plus 2 outside, and x plus 4 times with x plus 2 equal to 0. So you got a two case, x plus 4 first equal to 0, and h plus 2 equal to 0. So h have to be equal to minus 4 and h equal to minus 2. Question C. Okay, 4, 1, 4 and minus 5. So I will separate the 4h become to the maybe 5h minus h minus 5. So take it outside. H plus 5. H minus 1 outside. H plus 5. And h minus 1. H plus 5. So you got the two cases. H minus 1 equal to 0 and h plus 5 equal to 0. H equal to 1 and h equal to minus 5. Okay, you can work by yourself with the question D. It's not too difficult. Just I want to give you one hint. You can separate the minus 7 h equal to the maybe minus 8h and plus h. Question in this slide is you can work by yourself. You solve this by the factorization and you find the value of h to get this equal to 0. Okay, question 4. A new form about the factorize. And in question A, I will solve by we can separate the minus 10 y is become to the sum connect with the 2 and 12. How can we? I think you will separate it become to the minus 6y and minus 4y. Okay, let me check. 2y is the common, so y here and minus 3. Okay, so minus 4 is the common, y minus 3. Okay, this is our answer. Minus 2y minus 4 and the common factor is y minus 3. How about question B? The first one I saw that this term and this term also have h, so I will take h outside first. H minus 2. So after that I separate the inside. After 2h minus h minus 2. So h will be h outside, h plus 2 and minus 1 of h plus 2. H times with the common factor is h plus 2 and h plus 1 is another one. You see? So how about the pq minus 4p? First one, both terms in this case also have p factor, so take p outside. P squared minus 4. Okay, are you remember in the formula I give you in the starting of this video? A squared minus b squared equal to a minus b and plus with the a plus b. So p squared minus 4 is mean p squared minus 2 squared. So p squared minus 2 squared is p minus 4 and p plus, okay, sorry, this is 2. Question D. You got 3 terms and all of them have the m factor, so I take m outside. Inside the bracket you got the 3m squared plus 21m and plus 18. 3m squared. I separate 21 equal to plus 3m and plus the 18m plus m plus 18. So m outside is unchanged. 3m is the common factor, and inside the first bracket m plus 1. 18 is outside, m plus 1, and take the common factor m plus 1 outside, and inside is 3m plus 18. Okay. E, F, J, H. Okay, try work by yourself. It's not too difficult. And the last one of the exercise today, you're using the factorization to solve the H equation. So question A, you can see the question A, you got that the fraction, you got the fraction expression. So I have to change them become to the another form. I take the common denominator is x, so we got x in this case, it becomes to the x squared over x. Minus 5 will be equal to minus 5x over x, and plus 4 over x equal to 0. So when you add the fraction with the same denominator, you just add the numerator together. X squared minus 5x plus 4 over x. And if you got the fraction a over b equal to 0, so it means you just got the only a equal to 0. Because b in the denominator, it can be equal to 0. So from this one, I take the y x squared minus 4x minus 5x equal plus 4 equal to 0. So by factorization, in the same action you work from the starting video until now. So we separate the 5 minus 5 equal to the minus x minus 4x plus 4, and x outside, x minus 1, minus 4 outside, x minus 1. So x minus 4 and x minus 1 equal to 0. So this case becomes this expression equal to 0. So it means you have a two cases. X minus 4 equal to 0. This means x equal to 4. Another case, x minus 1 equal to 0. This means x equal to 1. Question B. In the same operation, I change the common denominator is x. So from x we change the x squared over x minus 10 over x equal to 3x over x. So the change position or rearrange them. This one becomes to the minus 3x because in this right hand side it is the plus 3x. So come to the left hand side, it becomes to the minus 3x over x equal to 0. Only the numerator equal to 0. So I will separate the minus 3 equal to the minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 equal to 0. So I take the x outside, x minus 5 plus 2 outside, x minus 5, and x plus 2 outside and x minus 5 another factor. So it's equal to the two case, x plus 2 equal to 0, it means the x equal to minus 2. So x minus 5 equal to 0, it means x equal to 5. This is the answer of the question B. Okay, in the same way with the question C and D, and I think you can work by yourself because it is not a fraction expression. That's the term, and in the same way with the question 4, 3, and 1 to work together with me from the starting video. So thank you so much for watching this video, and please like, share, and subscribe if you think the knowledge I give in this video is useful. Thank you so much.